Okay. I know I'm a little early, but not that early. I did sleep some, and Ed slept some, so that's good. At least I don't feel tired. The get the other microphone set because the one microphone is pointed away from me because the cat was here. Oh, I must have moved it around. Here we go. There we go. Sound consistency. That sounds like a good movie title. Sound consistency. All right. So where are we today? Well, it's overcast again. I can't see if it's raining. If we got much rain yesterday, it doesn't seem like it was a hell of a lot. First of all, the carnival thing is not going to happen for me because of utility bills. I have to get paid. I didn't get paid yesterday. So, no disposable money. Happy little payments. So, sorry, honey. There will not be a carnival trip. Okay, I'm just getting caught up here on my mail here. There will not be a carnival trip. Also, the investigation into one of the old debt collectors, a Frontier, that paid I'm off, obviously, because I have phone service. That was thanks to a donation some time ago. Has, according to Equifax, has been concluded. So I want to see what the result was. Let's see. Your Equifax dispute is complete. Please view in the account dispute center. All right, let's see what it looks like here. I came on the computer just because the fact is that I don't know what I mean you can't complete this request at this time. You're the one who said it's complete. Download dispute results. You can't complete. Oh, whatever. Screw it. Some reason, I think it's because of my VPN. But I'm not going to turn that off right in the middle of the street. That's not going to happen. No. So that'd be stupid to turn that off right now. Too many possibilities of bad people doing bad damage. And So, no. So, how you doing, Krista? Unfortunately, like I explained, I'm not going to be able to go to the carnival either. Because of finances. Hi, Gianni, how you doing? So, there will not be no carnival stream. But that doesn't mean that we don't love you. It just means that we can't afford to go. This has been a really rough year for a lot of people. On the 18th of September, which is a Sunday, the week of the 18th, we're going to be starting to get into the World of Warcraft again in the night, playing the game at nighttime. Is it going to be retail? Is it going to be classic? Is it going to be both? I don't know. Yeah. We can't afford to go. It's too expensive. For both me and Krista, the reasons are the same. High electric bill basically took away any discretionary funds that we would have available to us. So we have to pay that first. How you doing, Scottish Dave? I don't know. You saw me yesterday. I was here on the show. Okay, I was sleepy, kind of yawny, but yeah, I was here. Today I gotta drive the truck a bit and take a look at the performance of my NPC drivers and see how they're doing. Yeah, tell me about it. Mine has not been running as much last week or two, but it has certainly been running. It's been running, but not non-stop. I did it backwards. You know, as far as the American Truck Simulator thing goes, I'm going to really say this honestly, is that I would love to see my drivers be happy and healthy and stuff, even though they're NPC drivers, because I think that they are just as important as you know, because I mean, I could just visualize the two other drivers having families, and I really would hate to decide after a week of if their driving performance is subpar to have to give them the heat ho. There's a support supernatural force in there, and what? Bridgewater, Connecticut. Yeah, we got some weather coming in, but we need rivers from the sky. All right, I'm gonna answer the phone or door, so to speak. The digital door, Skynet. How you doing?
Good morning,
Yeah,
or should I say good evening?
depends on what time zone you're in.
Yeah. How's yesterday?
Just got up around 9 o'clock, and then of course got dressed and brought in my socks to sort, and had some breakfast and
Where's Edward?
sleeping.
Where?
Bedroom, because obviously you'd be screaming if I'm up at this time of morning. All right, so let's take a look at the weather forecast.
So wait a minute. Hold on.
All right, let me get to the weather forecast. Today is
Well,
gonna be.
wait.
What?
You okay, Barney? Michelle. My question is about Ed. So, like, does he go to the bedroom when you wake up to do your show because it's too loud?
That's why he goes in the bedroom. That's one reason. The other reason it's easier on his back. Couch turns you into a pretzel. I tried sleeping on that couch. It's not really designed to sleep on.
Did he get any new cool trains?
No. All right, let me get to the weather.
What about you? Did you get any new cool trucks?
No.
Yeah. Did you upgrade your truck?
Yeah, no, I did, but now I gotta figure out which one turns all the lights on for all the accessory lights. So
okay.
I don't think it's L, because L turns on the dashboard lights, and then
right. Yeah, there's not a key for it. So what you do, you hit number 3, and it brings up this like menu where you can turn on auxiliary lights and a strobe light, a siren light. Like there's 3 different lights that you can turn on when you hit 3.
F3?
It's like number 3. You hit number 3, it pauses the game, and you choose like auxiliary lights and on top lights or something like that.
Okay, I'll have to look for that switch, because number 3 for me just changes my truck's camera position.
Oh no, okay, I'm sorry. F3. Do you have F3?
F3 brings up the mirrors, and yes, the lights too, I think.
Yeah. It's either F3 or F2. It might be F2 now that you're mentioning it.
I'm gonna check to see if there's actually a hotkey already on the keyboard for it. There might be selectors for the other lights.
I did not, but if you see it, please let me know.
All right, I'll look.
I did. You can. I don't know if you knew this, but you can lower your passenger and driver windows.
Yeah.
You can like roll it down. I like to do that.
Yeah, there's a control for Windows. I do remember that.
Yeah.
So.
All right. So what's the weather?
Oh, the 18th week of the 18th, we're going to start playing World of Warcraft. We're not sure if it's going to be playing classic or retail or both. There'll be Vapor and Kukuchu. You're still in the list if you want to join us. Actually, I can enter you back into the group if you're interested in playing along with us.
I want to take a break for a bit, Michelle. You know, I got a lot going on.
Yeah, because Paul's still in the group if you want to have him add you back in later on.
Yeah, no, I understand. You got to kick the people that aren't playing it.
Yeah.
I get it. Gotta let them know.
So looking at the weather trends for the next few days, today is going to be the coolest at 24. And then it's going to be back in the upper 20s again. but there's going to be a 70% chance of rain today, which is fine.
Michelle, you ever been hit by a water balloon?
A what? A water balloon. Oh, yeah. Not recently, though.
You like it?
No. Okay.
You don't like water balloons?
I don't like getting hit by pelted by snowballs either, so.
What about, did you ever do the ice bucket challenge?
No, and I'm not going to do it either.
What if we gave you $5?
No, still not doing it.
You wouldn't do it even if it's for like a good cause?
What? I've seen people do the ice bucket challenge, and I'm not interested in it.
Which challenge do you think you could do comfortably if challenged?
I don't know. I never really got into challenges. I don't usually do them.
But you've seen a few, right?
What? I've seen a few, yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what planking is?
No. It doesn't sound entertaining. Is that the same thing as with the canning that they do to you in India for for Pakistan for people who do crimes?
No. Planking is when you just lay like a plank in a really odd place.
No, thank you. My back, I don't think I could take it.
You don't think you can lay like a plank?
Let me answer Scottish Dave's questions. If you're looking for a place in the United States, Rhode Island is small. Unfortunately, it's not crime-free in Providence, but it could be a good place to go.
Scottish Dave wants somewhere with a good gay community. Where's a good gay community?
That's what I'm saying. Providence seems to have one. Hartford County does, but I don't know anything about what about Massachusetts or upstate New York?
No.
Hi, Andrew. How you doing?
You don't want to come over here.
All right. Upstate New York is very tight. Hetero, cisgender. Yeah, I looked at just for the hell of it. I looked up some more on Wichita, Kansas.
I don't know. We've got a monkeypox outbreak. You might want to stay away for a while.
Yeah.
I always see on the news all these new monkeypox cases. Some child was found with monkeypox in the state of New York. So I'd stay away.
Yeah. Anyway, what do you think of Wichita, Kansas?
For gays or for you?
For me. I mean,
for you? Well, I was noticing those prices. I mean, those are really good prices, almost too good to be true prices. But
I can give you a couple of reasons why the prices are what they are. Number one, Wichita, Kansas doesn't have a lot of activities. They have no sports teams. Okay, that would be bad for Ed. Number two, a lot of the people are, still living in pretty low incomes, even though there is some good paying jobs. Okay. Number three, people are bored, so there's a lot of substance abuse, which kind of sucks because I'm not into that substance abuse scene. But crime is kind of high in Wichita, but I don't know if it's mostly domestic abuse or whatever, but it seems to be it's a little bit higher. There's 86 schools at Wichita, Kansas, but the educational standards are pretty low as far as quality education.
Michelle, I've got a much bigger question than any of the logistics of that. My question relates. First of all, how are you going to get there? Second of all, who do you know that lives there? Third of all, uh, do, do you have any clue how much money you would need to move all of your stuff across the country to Kansas?
Oh, I have the answers to some of those questions. Do I know anybody that lives there? No. How would I get there? You can take either the Amtrak or you can take a plane. Okay? They have an airport in Wichita. Um, the cost to get your stuff over there, it's about as far away as, well, I would say it's pretty close to about as far away as, Miami. So you're talking about $2,000 for a moving truck. Hi, Paul. How you doing?
Hey, good
And
morning.
so that does kind of result in a problem. Getting this stuff there. Oh yeah, do I have ever visited there? No, I never. And that could be a real issue too. Because what if you hate it? Because the summers are brutal and the winters are cold. I'd like to be in a place where the summers are mild, but the
So when
winters
was
get
the last time you even took a vacation? Like I'm talking out of your house for more than a day. Like 2 days, 3 days of vacation. When was the last time you actually did that?
1997 when my parents went on a cruise.
Well, how about instead of moving, you just focus on maybe just doing a vacation one of these days?
Yeah.
That
The
was a good
problem
idea.
is I don't have the
Oh,
kind of unfortunately I don't have the kind of money for that. It's either do it or die, basically. If you either go, or you don't go because there's no money for a vacation.
I think it's one of those things actually where you just gotta like save up for a while. Get
Hold
like
on a
three to
minute.
four hundred
John Hammond
dollars.
wants to join in. Go ahead. I don't see Andrew here yet. Well,
Let's teach black people this out of the ghetto, man. That's kind of sad, dude.
What?
you were kind of quiet there. Yeah, what'd you say?
I want to know why Krista in the chat is saying stay out of the ghetto because of the murders and the blacks, because that's kind of racist, you know.
She's probably upset because her husband Ray is fucking Wendy.
God damn it, man, that's fucked up.
I think Wendy's from the ghetto. That's why Krista doesn't like the ghetto, is because Wendy's from the ghetto.
Scottish Dave, don't pay attention to her. Just come to America, give people respect, and you'll get it back, man. Because Connecticut, shit don't go down there, man. Come on. Don't listen to her, bro.
I don't know if
There's
I don't know if
no
Scottish State
ghetto
would
in
really like
Winston
Connecticut. I
whatsoever.
don't know if Scottish State would really like Connecticut though, because it's kind of expensive, and it's getting more expensive.
Well, he's rich, Michelle. He's a former football player. He's got a lot of money. Money doesn't really apply to.
Yeah.
I don't think that Scottish Dave would be able to move to Winston, Connecticut because of the whole mask issue that he's got.
Yeah, you can't walk around with masks and stuff on.
Maybe
Yeah,
Krista doesn't
Can't
like
be looking like
immigration or
that in
something. I don't know.
Connecticut.
Yeah, you go into
Kind of
like
racist.
the police will be on you like flies on shit.
She's kind of racist.
I don't know if Scottish State would like to have a perpetual overheated
Oh, why
Scotland.
is Krista so racist?
Texas
I don't know,
is
man. That's what I'm
insane.
trying to figure out.
Michelle, why is Krista a racist?
No, she's not. I said Texas is insanely hot.
Oh.
Oh, man, this.
Well, it kind of sounds like she is.
Michelle's a mixed master. She will mix from one topic to the other like a pro.
Yeah. She's a good seguer, huh?
Michelle, you could probably be a DJ if you tried.
No, she's not.
Is it possible for
There she
Skynet
goes
to play
again.
some of his music?
Whose music are you talking about?
His custom music that he made.
Oh.
My own personal music that I made.
Oh yeah, it's a good mix, Michelle. You listened to it yet? No.
You know, Dave, if
If
you're
you get mad.
seriously thinking about going to the United States, I recommend you go to, you look on YouTube videos in the different areas you're thinking about, because Rhode Island is good because it does have a gay scene. It also has a drug scene, unfortunately.
See what the rapist said now.
The prices are kind of high. Much
I
of
guess part
Providence,
of
Rhode
the-
Island is Catholic ancestry.
Let's just be honest. He doesn't want to go to Winstead, Connecticut. I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
I mean, if Dave's looking for the good gay scene, I'm just gonna say San Francisco, California.
He can't afford that. I mean, he could, but
Oh.
that's way across the pond.
Michelle,
And he's a
rich.
former soccer. He's a former
Andrew
soccer
Scout,
star.
come
Michelle.
on, okay, hold on a
I'm
minute.
sure he can afford it. Sure he can.
Good morning, Andrew. How you doing?
Sure, I'm doing pretty good.
Who the
Thanks.
fuck
How
is
you doing?
Andrew? Howdy, Francois.
Hey, it is Famal. How you doing?
Au revoir.
I mean, goodbye. I've not just got here. Come on, man.
No, au revoir is hello.
Are you trying to sell us?
No, you're right. I'm sorry. Bonjour. It's not my second language, Andrew, like it is yours. I'm sorry. Bonjour.
It's okay. I mean, Francois had his
Well, if he
problems,
wants,
you
if
know.
he's looking for the gay scene on the East Coast, I definitely say Greenwich Village,
Hey,
New York, or Greenwich
Hobo
Village,
and Hey
Connecticut
John,
would be
nice
good.
to you guys.
Are you trying to sell us some trinkets, there, Francois?
No. But given the
cannot paint my
opportunity, I'd
picture.
love to try. I'd love to give it a go.
Michelle,
Very-
Andrew's got trinkets for sale. What do you want, Michelle?
No,
And the
but I got
trinket.
a video card that's got a bidder on it.
Oh, you're
Oh.
The only
bartering
problem
with
is,
them, eh?
the only problem is I don't have any trinkets for sale.
Hmm.
So I need to work on those, you know. So give me time.
Scottish Dave is looking for a butthole. Maybe you could sell that as a trinket.
Well, let me give you Scottish Dave. Let me tell you something. I don't think you have to worry about me thinking you're
I'm too
stalking
tired
us.
for this.
But
Oh.
it's definitely going to be a real shock for you because Winston is kind of like, it's small.
Yeah, it's the suicide capital of the world. You don't want to move there.
No, it's
A lot of
not.
people
But it's
kill
small.
themselves.
It's
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that as well. Yeah.
the
So
most
you should
popular
really be trying
activity in Winston is going to John's package
Honey
store and
bucket.
picking up a case of beer. That's the most common
Well,
popular activity in
Michelle, on
Winston.
your side chat, Pankaj just saying that he is not doing very well just now. So I would like to
Sorry
know why
about
that
that.
is.
Who are you talking about, Krista?
No,
This
no,
bitch is
Michelle.
being
Scroll up,
racist,
scroll up
Michelle.
and listen to what people are telling you.
Is that the real Krista, Michelle?
That's the
It
real
must be.
Krista, yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of because she's got the wrench and stuff like that.
Well, she has
Actually-
she has a reason to be a little defensive from what I'm seeing so far. I don't know. But then again,
Now she's saying,
Hold
Was she
on.
attacked?
but then
now
again,
she's
is
saying
that?
Scottish Dave is stalking her.
But then
I don't
again,
know.
is that really the real Scottish
Yeah, I must
Dave?
admit, I did get a little bit confused in the beginning.
Pankaj said,
So Krista is basically saying,
Pankaj
Krista
said
is
he's not
basically,
feeling
Michelle, be
okay
quiet.
right now.
Michelle, be quiet. for 2
Wait.
seconds.
What's wrong, Pankaj? What's wrong?
Pankaj was saying something and you were glossing over.
His name's
So-
Panka, Michelle. There's the J is silent. It's like the word Baja. His name's Panka.
Okay.
Pankaj. How I love thee, how I love thee.
Okay, Pankaj. Okay. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Christine, how you doing?
Yeah, and that's why things are good in this channel just now, because we don't have the people from before, you know. So things are sort of like settling down a lot, you know.
Michelle, have you ever dated a black man?
Ugh,
No.
Can you not come up with something decent, mate?
How is that not decent?
I mean, it's a question.
It's-
I mean,
I know, but you
I
just
say,
sort of
I have
yourself a little
considered
bit.
dating a black woman, though.
Huh?
maybe
Yeah.
you and Ed could get a black woman, Michelle. I know you both interested in that. Maybe you guys could get in like a polyamorous relationship
Okay.
or something.
Could Ponka
This is
explain
topic in
what
chat right
is going on? If he wants to talk about it a little bit, he says he's not having a good day. I'm wondering what's going on.
Dave, no offense, we all know you are a bit of a troll.
No, I don't think there was
And
any of those things
No,
in
Dave
Winston.
is a troll, Michelle.
I have a good,
have
strong
this good
sensation that
authority.
anybody who sees one of those in Winston has probably plastered it up.
Michelle, does Winston have a circulate or some type of paper?
No.
Sorry, Sky. I didn't mean to be.
You
like
mean
that,
you talk about something like the Hartford Advocate?
I
The
mean,
Hartford
it's not
Advocate used to
I
be
know, but
circulated
come
in
on,
Winston.
try and make something different, a bit more funny.
I wanted to know.
But
Krista's
you've asked
talking.
this
If it's
thing
COVID,
a
I had
million
it last
times.
week. It
Well, let
wasn't
me
severe.
explain since you want to go back and forth on this. So Krista was
Right?
talking
Yeah.
about dating black people in the past, and that got me thinking that Krista probably, banged a black dude once or twice.
Excuse
That's
me,
what
but Skynet,
Chris is
made me
Krista's
wonder
already
about
married.
Michelle.
So
Chris is
you
married.
want her to have an
Supposed to be a show
extramarital
about
affair?
Michelle,
It's because
so I
she's
thought
already
I would try
married.
to talk to Michelle.
Krista's already
Yeah, but
married. She's
I
not
thought Chris
into
was
anyone
married.
else.
That's the only reason I said.
Oh yeah, well before she was married,
it-
I'm sure she was dating, right? I mean, everyone just
That's
doesn't.
what she said. She said
married the first
she
person they
dated
date.
black people before she was married.
I'm
So
glad
I
to know you're doing
figured-
okay,
Okay,
Christine.
Krista, the floor is yours.
Honestly,
I don't
come up
like
here.
the
Tell us about
blacks.
that guy. I'd like to know.
All right, so let's find out what's going on here with Punka. PC says he's not. He said he's not having a good day.
Right.
Michelle, I don't get
Craig.
on fucking Tuesday.
Let's get Craig on here.
Craig Senior said Ed may have gotten his train stuck in his tunnel. I don't know.
I am
Scottish
indeed
Dave
Dave.
tunnel?
Scottish Dave, I am indeed calling you a troll, and I have it on good authority from two other
Yeah.
people that have actually found this out.
Let's get Craig Senior on here.
Yeah, that's a good
If
idea.
you want to come into the panel, let's discuss it properly.
Dave, well, we all know there's fear running through his veins. There's even coming on a panel. He's always got an excuse. Oh no, my asshole's bleeding. I can't come on.
My fake people keep here on my
Scottish,
fake
why don't you
panel.
come on the
Come
panel?
Let's do this.
Hold on. Michelle really likes
Because
the
I'm in
guy.
the mood for fucking taking you out.
Michelle really likes the guy. She I don't know why. She's got a real big sympathy towards him. So just let him come on up.
From the UK, that's why.
Yeah.
I think it's the accent. Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Anyway, Paul.
Yeah,
She likes those sweet talkers
Skynet,
like Andrew.
right.
Yeah, we try our best.
Andrew, you ready for your trip and your birthday? They're both approaching
Nice.
quickly.
Yeah, it's Sunday, and then it's look.
Never
Even
mind,
on
I
my
won't
birthday, I'm
even
going
explain
down. I'm going down to
Yep.
Heathrow. You know, it's like it's not going to be much of a celebration, but I mean, I don't care about that. I mean, once you get
Yeah, I
older,
know.
you don't care. You know, you don't
No,
care.
of course. I get you. It's just another day, but still, when you get older, it seems like a lot of people tend to make a bigger deal of your birthday than you do.
Yeah, yeah,
Craig
and I
Senior's
hate
coming
that.
on.
Yeah.
I get it.
Go
I
ahead,
get
Craig.
it.
I'm just taking the panel up so you can see the chat.
Craig Senior, good day to you, sir. Is he frozen?
Hey, Craig. How you doing, Paul?
Yep.
There we go.
It's getting busy.
I think his
on
mic's
here.
muted. Mic's off.
Don't worry about me, Dave. Trust me.
Craig, your mic is off, or
I did a
you're
little
muted.
bit digging the other day, and found something out quite interesting. I'll keep that to myself, and when I'm ready to use it, I'll use it.
Oh, God. Never mind, Scott.
Sorry, Michelle. Anyway,
Michelle, have you had anybody come by and buy more of your beer?
No. I mean, Chris bought one directly from me yesterday, but that was just because Ed paid him.
Oh, there you go. Another sale. Nice. Like
I mean,
a
that's
party.
actually gonna. Yeah, I mean, if he's buying 48 packs and selling them $1 per can to your neighbors,
Good profit.
like he's
He's paying
yeah,
more.
he's making
Chris-
profit on that.
Chris is paying more than $1 a can. He's paying like $2.25 a can.
Oh, wow. You hiked the price up on them. Nice. I like it. Supply and demand, Michelle. That's smart.
Definitely.
That's
And it
smart.
is, actually, yeah.
You can charge them anything you want,
The
basically.
reason why I say that Scottish Dave is because some of the questions you asked me seem like a little bit out of character. That's
They're a
why.
bit strange, but I checked with somebody yesterday, and I was told a few things about this person.
Hmm.
Right?
Oh, good drama.
Excellent.
Well, you know me, guys. I'll love to keep that drama going.
All right, I'll
Francois
send
on
you
the
a link. I actually did send you one already, but okay, fine.
Michelle,
is
Francois got some
sweet.
drama for you.
I think Francois was
And-
more
and
of
what
a
did they
private detective.
Hold on, Andy. What did they say? Hold on. I'm trying to think what they say in the case. What do they say? Spill the tea, Andrew.
It's basically
Spill the tea.
somebody that's not who they're saying they are. Okay?
Oh.
That's all I'm going to say.
We got a pretender.
But then again, guys,
Two-Face.
come on. It is the internet, so that's going to happen everywhere. You know, so don't be surprised.
I get it.
Anyway.
I was once a spy. I mean, a couple years back. I probably shouldn't be saying that. I could probably get myself killed. Never mind.
What about Ronnie?
Michelle, have you ever pretended to be
Okay, I'll
anything
see
that
you
you're not?
later.
Michelle,
what?
have you ever pretended to be anything that you're not?
Am I? No, not really.
Well,
No.
apart from Limmy, I suppose.
Or blood elf or weather sorcerer.
Besides the fact that
Sorry,
said I'm
Michelle.
pretending to own
Queen.
a major truck or a shipping company that I don't actually own in real life.
Here we go. Oh, okay.
I don't know who this person is. Oh well.
What's the
Let
name?
him on.
Let's
Frank
give him a
White
go.
on it.
Give him a try, Michelle.
Maybe it's Scottish Dave.
I think it may be.
No, that's not his name.
Well, just
Sorry,
let him on.
Punky,
Figure
you
it
don't
out.
feel
Anyway,
good.
let's see what they
I
have
mean-
to say. Maybe it's a new viewer. You know, maybe there's a new viewer trying to get on
Yeah,
here.
but they're not
Oh,
even
you
saying
got
hello
so
in the
badly.
chat. Okay. And
I
then-
didn't say hello either. I mean, you let me on.
Oh, I was
What's
just,
the name? Michelle, can you give us the name at least? What does the name say?
well, the name sounded legitimate enough. I'm Frank White. It's a legitimate name.
But
I
yeah,
don't-
you didn't let him on.
Check the end of the
So, does
attachment.
anyone
You can't.
know what's going on with Punkage? Why is he
I
upset?
don't know what's going on
He's
there.
probably got
He's
a-
a goddamn Pakistani.
He's probably got
I
a condom up his ass, Michelle. I don't know.
No, I told you guys I am not interested in these other stupid channels anymore. This is the only channel I will now come on to. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not interested in all that crap because it really is just fucking bullshit.
Well, I want people to feel good. I don't know what. Is it a health problem? Is it just an emotional problem? Is it
Yeah,
getting
I think he
involved with
left
this?
anyway. Let's not harp on it, Michelle.
All
I think
right,
he
let's
took off.
get Steve
Yeah, says
Scotland
bye.
on
Right.
here. All right, they
Definitely,
know this guy. Go ahead, leave.
Breathe.
Yeah, you know he's real. He's got his ski mask on.
What are we looking at there? Yeah, okay. And then he just leaves. Okay, awesome.
That's what I'm saying, Michelle. You can't trust any of these.
You're
Well,
muted, Dave.
you can trust certain people,
You're muted.
but there's people you really can't trust because
I
they
don't
just.
recommend trusting anyone, but
Well, who do you trust, Skynet?
on the internet, nobody. Nobody
Exactly.
else.
Thank you. I'm glad you said that because that's exactly how I feel.
Hello everybody.
Michelle made her life her
Hello?
business, though.
What's that?
I said you made your
What
life
is
your
Dave?
business. So
Yeah.
everybody has your address, your family, your birth certificate, your privates. I mean, everything. We got everything in you.
Fingerprints.
We got stuff we never even wanted.
And this is the reason why, guys, never put
Andrew.
anything out online.
Yeah.
Andrew.
Yes,
Yeah.
Dave.
Well, right
Andrew.
now,
Yes, Andrew.
like I said, for my trucking company,
Andrew.
I hired 2 lady drivers.
Wait, Michelle, can I just stop you
Andrew.
for a second? We've got
Can
Scottish
you-
Dave on. He's in Scotland. He's here for Andrew. Let's see what they got to say. Let's give him a moment. All right, go ahead.
Yes, Dave.
Right. Andrew, you said you had two people who can
Yes.
confirm that I am a troll. Now,
Mhm.
are you saying
Mhm.
I'm not a Scottish Dave?
I'm not saying that. I said you're a troll. That's all I said.
I'm a troll. Right, now, how are we defining this?
Easily, Rosie O'Kelly's channel. There's two people on there that have spoken to me. I'm not going to mention their names because,
Oh, I know.
but you know exactly. And those weird questions you keep asking people and repeating
what?
Like,
things.
is there a glory hole in
Oh,
Winston, for
Michelle.
example?
Well, Michelle, that's one of them, but that's not even the one I was thinking of.
Right, now, I'm just... The trolls are people who go in and try and cause trouble. I'm not trying to cause trouble.
That's
Whether you
necessarily
believe...
the thing. That's not necessarily they cause trouble.
No, of course
Right,
not.
so...
But then you
Are
keep
you-
repeating yourself like 50 times over. You've done it on other channels as well. And I was given like examples of this. And I thought, yeah, I
Well,
did know
that's
this guy from somewhere. And it took me a while to figure it out. So I spoke to people on Rosie's.
Yeah,
And
I
it
go
was
on
you.
Rosie's
It was you.
channel a lot. I like
Yeah,
Rosie.
it was you.
I like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why do it?
Yeah, so have people...
No, I'm asking you, why fucking do it? So why do it?
You have the...
Oh, God. Why fucking do it, mate?
You have the truth.
Oh, of course he's cutting
What have
out.
people been
How
saying?
convenient. Eh?
What have people been saying?
I think it's pretty obvious. That's why you're ignored half the time.
You kind of... What did you say, Andrew? I can't hear you.
I'm saying that's why you're ignored half the
I
time.
can't hear you. What are people
Very
been saying,
convenient,
Andrew?
right?
Yeah, exactly,
Very
Paul. Thank you.
Maybe if you took the ski mask off your ears, you could hear him better.
I can't hear you, people, and then this other
Oh,
guy.
yeah. Got too much
Yeah,
semen in
I
his
know
ears.
exactly what I
People
was
keep
told.
talking over... People keep talking over each other.
See, you're a football player.
I'm not
come
causing
on,
trouble.
don't
Yeah, I
give me
used
that.
to be a professional.
Oh,
Yeah.
give me a break.
I don't care whether you don't...
I bet you can't
I
even
couldn't
bounce
really
a
care less
soccer
what you
ball off your
believe, Andrew.
goddamn knee, Dave.
You did it on the other channels, and I spoke to those people on Rosie's. Well, they're not necessarily just on Rosie's channel, but they've been on other channels as well, and they were saying, "Oh," and that's why
Like,
Rosie's
Rosie's is only... Well,
ignoring you because you're a pain in the ass.
right, so... I might be a pain in the backside, but it doesn't make me a troll, Andrew. I'm who I say I am at the end of the day. I'm not
Well,
bothered
why
by
don't
anybody.
say something that's actually quite intelligent, or actually have something to say that's constructive? But you don't.
Well, my
Cause-
social
cause-
skills aren't that great. That my social skills aren't that great doesn't make me a
They
bad
all
person,
say
Andrew.
that, darling.
Yeah, but my social skills aren't that great, but
Hey,
that's
the
just the
Tiger
way I am,
Kitty.
Andrew. But,
Let's get
but
Tiger
Rosie's
Kitty on that
channel's the
wheel.
only other one that I go on. What other channel are we talking about here,
wrong.
Andrew?
Wrong.
Right, what other channel would we talking about here?
I'm not going to mention the two people that talked to me about this. But I knew it was you.
The reason why
I knew it was you.
right? So you right, I spoke to you on Rosie's channel and I told you who it was. I never
Absolutely.
hid who I was, Andrew.
Yes, you did. You
And
did.
I know when?
Because
I don't let my face be known.
you were saying
The
things.
reason why I would wear up the reason,
Oh, on you go. No, I'm not going to interrupt you.
right?
Okay,
The
Tiger
reason
Kitty's coming
the
up.
reason why I wear a mask
Go ahead,
the
Tiger
reason why I
Kitty.
wear a mask is regardless
Good
of who I
morning.
am. I don't like people.
Then don't ask fucking
I
inane
don't like
questions
people knowing who
then.
I am, Andrew. You don't need to swear at people, Andrew. I'm not swearing at you.
Yeah, because that's obviously because you hide
You know, and
yourself
if you have a
every
problem-
time.
Well, we've got a
It's
series
easy
like
for you to
that.
say that. It's easy for you to say that.
Because
And you were
I
asking
don't,
Michelle weird
because I don't let
questions.
people
For the last few days, you've been asking Michelle
like
weird
what?
questions, like, what did you have for dinner? And she would tell you, and you kept asking her and
It's
asking her
just
and asking
general
her.
checks, Andrew. That
No, no,
Andrew,
no, no. But she told
Andrew.
you.
That's the
But she told you, Dave. She
yeah, but
told you, and
yeah,
you
but
kept
yeah, but
asking her
and
again.
I'm like, but I'm trying to answer that question, Andrew. I'm trying to
Hi
answer
there,
that
Kitty.
question.
You want to say
The
hi real
chat
quick?
does move sometimes quite quickly.
You asked that question, right? And she told you, and yet you kept asking her again and again, and then you'd ask her some weird question about what do you do in your, just silly questions, and it really pissed me off, and it's been pissing me off for a while.
Like what?
And
What other questions?
I couldn't say too much yesterday because obviously I had a long day.
Right.
But
I'll type this.
sorry, Michelle, on you go.
I just want to say hello to Tiger Kitty.
I personally just, I think I personally know you're a troll. I knew you're a troll.
That's your opinion and you're entitled to it. But well, I'm
Yeah,
entitled to
bloody right,
disagree,
I am.
Andrew.
Yeah, you are.
Have a nice day, Andrew.
Good. No. Skedaddle.
Craig, you're still muted, bud.
All right. Well, I'm glad we got that all figured out.
Yeah, that solved nothing. It solved absolutely fucking nothing,
I'm
Dave.
sorry, guys. I had to say it. If you played on mine for a few days.
I conveniently lost connection there for a bit and then took off. Awesome, good job. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's all right, but I
right.
would like to ask Michelle again.
Cool.
Have you ever dated a black man?
No.
Would you date a black man? I mean, you sounded like almost.
I consider
angry
dating
about...
a couple black women now.
Right. So, what's your problem with black men?
Nothing. I just
Hey,
don't know
Tycho.
too many. I do know one. He seems like a nice guy, but
Yeah?
I don't know if he's available. And so like I said, there's a couple nice looking black ladies I know in my town too.
Oh,
Okay, I gotta go find my dog.
all right. Good luck.
Sure, there is no
Why are
such
you
thing as a
bumming his
stupid
dog,
question. The
Tiger?
stupidest question is one that you wanted to ask but just didn't dare ask.
What's that?
No.
No,
No,
I
what
let
was
her out, and then it was juicy, and I just paid no
Yeah.
attention to it.
Have to get up there.
I gotta go find it.
No, I don't want people to think I'm some sort of bitch or anything like that, because I'm not. I'm not like that
Gianni
at all.
says, here we are, born
But
to be
it's just-
kings. We're the princes of the universe.
I just thought, right, when he kept asking those weird questions, Michelle, for the last couple of days, and I seen him on certain other channels, and I spoke to somebody and another person from Rosie's channel.
Yeah,
And
like I
they're
said,
getting
when
the
he asked
same,
about
they're getting
the
the same
glory
questions,
holes in
and it's
Winston,
weird
it was
questions.
like, why are you asking me
So-
that question? I don't know if there is or not. We don't even have much of a gay scene in Winston.
What's wrong with asking questions?
I don't know with that, Michelle.
Yeah, but the questions were very repetitive. That's my point.
Okay, well, we didn't get repetitive here, but it was just like,
Yes, you did, Michelle. Yes, you did.
I did see a few repetitive questions, but I didn't want to make a big deal about it. But the glory holes one was really kind of tripped me out.
Oh, glory.
Hey, Andrew's
Oh.
running the show this morning, guys. So hold on.
No, I'm not. No, I haven't.
Show us the greasy glory holes, Andrew.
I wish I knew where they were. Go, well, there you go.
Yeah, you can download an app when you're in America, Andrew. Glory hole.
No thanks. No
It'll
thanks. I think I'll
let you know your
stay
closest
now.
glory holes. I'm
I
sure
think
there's a
I'll
lot over there in New York. There's a lot
I
of
have
people.
never
over
heard of that in my entire life, and I
Oh,
wouldn't
very
want to
good
hear about it.
question, Michelle. Do you believe in the quickening?
Ooh.
I'm not sure what the quick thing really is, but
It's like a theory that Art Bell put out that like events start to happen sooner and more frequently of a more big nature, each time they happen.
Yeah, I think so, considering that it looks to me like what's going on right now politically in the world is certainly as having some strange ramifications, and the world is like, it's like Wile E. Coyote finally got to the top of the rock face and just rolled it down, and now all of a sudden, hope he's not gonna hit the other rock face and float back on top of him again. But basically, I mean, that's the quickening. Events are going faster than they used to go.
The quickening should happen when you're at work all day. That's all I'm gonna say.
Are they just regular
That never happens that way.
Afro-Americans? They're just everyday.
And like Michelle, I know Dave's talking about.
They're just regular Winston residents. I mean,
no
there's one that's like, okay, they're not really ghetto. Oh, definitely not ghetto. But
yeah, the plot in Highlander. If your head's cut
but they
off,
enjoy the
you
beer,
finally-
if that's what you mean.
If your head's cut off in Highlander, you're finally non-immortal. Because in Highlander, the movie, you could be stabbed like 1,000,000 times, and
Yeah, that was a good show.
you're still alive. Yeah, it was a brilliant.
I love that
Great
show.
plot.
Yeah, Highlander. Yeah, that was an awesome show.
What's
Mhm.
that?
The Highlander.
I never
Highlander.
seen it. I have
Yeah.
heard of it though.
She'd probably,
Good
Michelle
movies.
probably like
Oh,
it. It's got
Michelle,
swords,
come
a real
on.
history.
Classic.
She probably still hasn't watched the movie I bought her.
No.
Yeah,
Time.
seriously.
not.
Have you watched?
I
I haven't
Always
even got a
waste time.
chance to get back
Don't
to
like
it.
the nightgown. It'll get
Well-
watched like 2025. You
Well,
know?
Tiger, I sent Michelle a little YouTube. It was like a 30-minute thing about a haunted house, and I don't think she liked it very much. So,
No.
Tiger Kitty, you probably would have had better luck if you sent her like an adult version.
Yeah.
You know, I think
Yeah.
she probably would have watched that.
Like
but-
Four of the Rings or something.
No, actually, that's another video I gotta get back to too right now.
exactly. See?
All
Instead of
right,
watching,
so
like, the
let
16
me.
hours of YouTube, maybe bang
All
out a
right,
Lord
so
of the
now
Rings
my
or-
turn's out for a second because I didn't even get a chance to finish
yeah, but
saying.
Lord of the Rings can be quite.
As
long.
you guys
If
know,
you were to-
in American Truck Simulator, or something you don't know, I finally got my garage
Oh,
expanded.
no,
I hired two
no,
new drivers.
no,
I got
don't
them
do
two
that.
new
Truck
trucks.
drivers, yeah. You've told us, Michelle.
And
And then, Michelle, you can sit there for 8 hours and watch the road, but you can't watch Lord of the Rings. Amazing.
Right, Gianni, totally.
oh, just like
Oh
in
my
Lord of the
God.
Rings, I fell asleep watching myself drive. So that might say
Michelle.
something. Anyway,
Oh my
so
God, you made me feel sick watching the other day. I don't know if it was I was a bit stoned or what, but oh,
Morning, everyone.
Tiger, you were still the other
Howdy,
day.
howdy.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Finally got myself settled here.
I was getting car sick watching Michelle go left and right and crap.
You doing donuts?
Oh,
How you doing, buddy?
You spinning out?
you mean hard driver?
Yeah, but Tiger, you were
You're
so
doing
funny.
much
You were
better.
laughing
Yeah.
at anything. You were laughing at anything that anybody said. It's like she's stoned. She's not started to get stoned. She's just bloody stoned.
yeah. So anyway,
You've
like
been
I
doing
said,
a lot better, though, Michelle.
if I can finish what I was saying is now I got my fleet of trucks. I got two NPC drivers, of course, and got their trucks, and then of course I have my truck.
Nice.
I hope the two NPC drivers improve their skills. I haven't played the game since I hired them, but when I looked what they hired them, the rating was like 0.8. It was like they're pretty much just like newbies. I was like, okay. But I realized that somebody had to start somewhere. So I'm hoping the two NPC drivers will improve their skills enough that they can at least get close to where I am.
Did you put them on casting couch first?
What? Oh no! It just looked at looked at the dossier at the recruitment center.
What
I think
kind
we
of
just hired
interview did you give them?
What's that?
I said, what kind of interview did you give these NPCs? You just hired them right off the street? You look into their background.
In reality, if I actually had met the drivers, I would have certainly given them more than basically just said, "You're hired. Here's the keys. Go to work." But that's not the way the game works. So,
if you had a business, you would just be like,
Oh,
I wanted to. I was considering hiring one driver I saw early in the market that had at least hazmat explosives experience, because I don't have hazmat
nice. You should have hired
explosives.
that guy. He knows how to
Yeah,
party.
Michelle, I just feel you hired them because they're women. Again, that's probably why their driving rating is so low.
Oh my God,
B,
Michelle, did you?
I think you just hired them because they're women, Michelle. You didn't look at any of the men and give them a chance, did you?
yeah, we are. Just,
Yeah,
like,
we know how your
I
brain
didn't
works.
consider one man, as I
Oh.
said, who had hazmat explosives
Yeah,
experience.
well, basically, you had someone who was better and more qualified for the job, and you took the woman instead. Basically, what
Yeah.
it runs.
I get
comes
it.
down
I
to.
mean, I
Yeah.
can understand that to a degree, but if you do it professionally,
You know,
I
in real
suppose-
life, the number of women drivers in trucking is really very few. There's not a lot of women drivers.
There's a reason for that.
The market is still
I don't
predominantly
know,
masculine.
Michelle,
There are
sort of.
some women who are beginning to enter into the field. You know, a real life driver,
At the
an
end of the
example
day,
of this
though,
would
at
be
the end of the
Lisa
day, you're
Kelly.
only driving. You're
Lisa
only driving
Kelly,
a
which
vehicle.
worked for
That's all you're doing.
Carlisle, trucking and ice road truckers, was one of the few female drivers in the Alaskan area. And
Michelle, do you ever
she,
take a pee break while you're driving? Or do you just drive and pee at the same time?
Just wear a diaper
Yeah.
like a professional.
They flew up back.
Because they have like little add-ons that you can put on your hoo-hoo. And you can just pee right in the jug.
She
Well,
is
you know,
not elbow.
since we're talking about waste elimination, women do have urine collection
That's what
devices
I'm
that they
saying.
can wear for driving.
Yeah.
There's a couple
How do you-
different designs.
Yeah.
Oh, all you gotta do is pull over to the side of the road, then find a bush and
Yep.
hide in it, and just
Yeah.
I think
Let
you
Many
get,
a time
you
I've
just
done
get a
that.
piss pot like Ed has and just dump it out the window as you go.
no.
Open the door and use it as a shield.
Yeah.
That's
It's a
what
truck,
I
for
do.
God's sake.
Oh, come on! You
Yeah.
guys don't do that. Come
I
on.
see, you gotta go, you gotta go.
Right,
Yeah,
you can't
no,
be
that's true,
stopping.
that's
You gotta
true.
get the load there on time. Can't be stopping and looking for a bathroom.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You don't have to look for a bathroom. You just have to pull over somewhere.
Well, even that, you want those wheels in motion as much as possible. You don't want
Have
to.
you
Yeah.
seen Michelle pulling over? No, you don't
No,
see
I
her
haven't,
pulling
I haven't.
over.
Well,
Michelle, that's
I
how
know
my
that
truck
when
turned
I
too
know
well.
that when my driver pulls over, when I pull over in the game, I take a rest stop. I can visualize that since a lot of places I'm rest stopping is not exactly like truck stops, but rather sometimes they're just commuter parking lots. You can visualize you probably got a little porta potty in your truck that you use, and then of course as you need to, you bring it to a dump station. But then again,
Oh,
pee is not a
Michelle, I really have my
problem.
dinner soon.
You just
Come
can
on.
dump your pee in the bushes, or that's usually fine. But I mean, there are devices for female drivers, so yes, they do have options.
Yeah, you put that cup over your wheezer.
Hey, Craig,
Like a cup with a hose. Hi, Andrew.
Well,
Paul.
there's external
Yeah.
catheters, is what you're
Dinette.
talking about. You're talking
Hey,
like a Texas catheter thing for the men. They have something similar for women.
Yeah,
A
it looks
Texas
like an
catheter?
oxygen
What the
mask, only you put it over your wheezer.
Never heard that term before. What is that? Texas
Weezer?
catheter.
A Texas
No,
catheter.
Yeah.
Texas catheter.
It's like a condom with a hose
External.
attachment. Okay. So you just roll it over
Yeah, it's
your
like a
male
cup
member
you
and,
put over it.
and then connect
Well,
it to a
what-
leg back.
It goes in the
Does
cup
it-
and then it comes down the hose.
does
makes
it
And it's got
suck?
suction.
Does it have a suction action?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that's another type of
Yes,
catheter
they
for
do.
women.
I saw her in the hospital.
There's another
When
catheter
Denise
that
was in the
uses
hospital,
suction.
she had one on. It's not the one that goes inside. It's the one that looks like an oxygen oxygen mask. Only it goes over the
Oh my
peach.
god! What the hell?
Yeah.
Right.
And you just pee and it sucks it out.
Does that come
Those are
with modern trucks these days?
I'm sure it does.
I don't know if it does actually because
We can look it up
even
under
like
accessories.
3 years ago, I
They
knew
sell those at the
somebody.
Lexus dealer, Craig?
What's that?
I said, did they sell that at the Lexus dealer? Were you able to
Oh
purchase that?
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they had the suction cup and they had the bus butler and all that, all built into the seat. Crap, wipe your ass all at once. Blow it out the
That
tailpipe.
sounds bloody good. This is why I
Lexus is
should
a
not
fancy
live in a fucking house.
Oh. So
I have a
anyway,
computer question, Michelle. Computer question. When I'm hitting my keys, it's making a like noise. Ding, ting, ting. You
Yeah.
hear it?
I
Why
don't
are you
know.
doing that?
I think
might
you're
have
stuck,
to-
Tiger Kitty. It's called a keyboard. You naturally hit the button and it'll make a noise. There's a spring inside of that key.
Ignore him, Tiger.
No.
You probably got like a
it's going
message
doink,
on the
doink.
screen.
My cat's obviously. I mean, I got up early, was surfing the net, and left it open on the bed. My cat's
Hit
obviously
escape or
slept on
enter.
it.
Hit escape or enter a bunch of times.
Escape.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. It's because you used it a lot. So no,
Maybe
No,
you
it's
got something.
not. My cat sat on it and done something. Oh, look, do you know what? I'll just Google it.
blame it on
what-
the cat. You've been hanging out with
Oh.
Michelle too long. She blamed it on the cat, boys.
Sounds to me like what that was
Blamed
is
it on the
that
Chad, ask a simple question.
the sound you're probably getting
know,
is
it's
from
terrible.
your
You get
speaker.
that bloody straight answer.
I know. It's going doink, doink, doink.
Probably
a
an
command
error
prompt.
message. Hit like
Ugh.
enter.
I've had that
You
problem
get a
before
command
too.
prompt.
It's usually probably got a lot of dried semen under your keyboard. That's what happened to my laptop.
That's probably
Started
the
making weird
reason. That is
noises and
probably
stuff.
the
I was
reason.
typing on it. It was like a bunch of crunching noises and
Oh
stuff.
my god.
You can't blame
Oh,
Tiger for that because
there's-
Tiger's
Speaking
a
of
lady.
crunchy noises,
So she-
how come when I
Tiger's
was watching the
definitely a squirter.
how come when I was watching the replay of American Truck Simulator, did it sound like I had a bag of crisps under my brake pedal? I was like listening to that. I was like, what am I driving in a messy truck full
You had a
of
bag of
bags of
crickets under
crisps?
your pedal? Michelle's, you had a bunch of crickets under your gas pedal, Michelle?
No, bags of crisps. You know, cookies,
Oh,
crackers,
crisps.
potato
means
chips.
Potato chips.
Right,
Yeah.
right. I thought you said
That's
cricket.
it.
And like, in all reality, I would never let any bags of food end up underneath my brake pedal. Oh
See,
my
that's my
God.
Michelle,
problem,
there's-
Michelle.
You said there
Sorry,
was a
Nico.
bag of chips underneath your tits before, so like you have this
Yeah.
More like
weird
an
issue
empty
of
bag.
potato chips ending
More like
all
an
over
empty
your
bag
body.
of Lay's. Like, so when I keep hitting the brake pedal, all you hear is crunch. Like I'm
Look,
stepping
look.
on a bag of potato chip bags. I'm like, what the hell?
Who does not sit at their computer eating something, whatever
all
it
the
was?
time.
Everyone does it, you know.
There's
So
crumbs all over mine constantly.
same, and it's like I've got to blow the thing out. I've got to like
Yeah, cat
Yeah.
hairs, dog hairs. It's not the healthiest looking keyboard.
Well, you know what you could also try
Yeah,
doing,
mine looks terrible.
Tiger, is if you want, is why don't you shut down and restart your computer first to see if that helps.
No, it's not going to help the key
It
noise.
says it's called sticky keys. Google.
That's a
Yeah,
program.
That's
Turn it
different.
off.
That's different though. That's different, Tiger. That's
Yeah,
that's
semen.
just something
I had the
else.
same problem again. I get it.
Well,
Okay,
there is
we've
a
all been
program
there.
for the
We've all been there. We've all
There is
been
a
there.
program
We've
for
all
the
been
computer called Sticky Keys, and what it does is it lets you, like, for example, it's good for one-handed people. Like you can, like, stick when you hold down Control key, it just temper latches it down, and then you can do whatever you need to do.
Does
Like
that make a
Control A.
little noise?
One-handed typing.
Those are
They
for
can
people who are
do it, Tiger,
masturbating.
yes.
Yeah. I've only seen people
That's what I
one-hand
got
type on chat on like Omegle and stuff and Chatterbait. That's the only time I've seen one-handed type.
I have seen one-handed typing. I've seen a lot of it. Besides from Ed, I've seen a lot of other people in business will do
From
it.
Ed.
Sometimes,
How
like
much-
if you
How
if
much porn
an
a day
accountant,
would
for
you say
example,
Ed
who's
is
just using
watching,
mostly a
Joe?
numeric keypad to do his entry of his numbers from his client's
Skynet.
paperwork.
Can I ask you a really legitimate question there?
Michelle,
How
how
much-
much porn would you say Ed is watching a day? Like, is he just cranking one out, then buying a train, listening to music, cranking another one out?
Yeah, he said he's got his boner back, so I imagine he's catching up for like lost time.
Yeah, but he's still got an inverted penis. He can't get a boner.
No, he said they're back now. He said they're back.
A boner.
Gay.
Yeah, he's
Michelle let us know one morning.
Let's all look how cool Craig Senior
Michelle, you
looks
better
right
be
now.
careful. Don't turn your
because
back
because
on
the
him at
swelling
any
around
time.
the area has gone down. Theoretically, his male member wasn't really affected that much, but the swelling from the
Looking
injury.
good, Craig. Looking good.
But
The
again, how
shades,
much
boy.
pornography is he watching? A lot? Does he still watch it?
Got them shades on.
Yeah.
Michelle?
What?
How much pornography does Edward watch?
I have no idea.
Have
don't
you
like
ever
hear it?
caught him?
You don't hear him
Watching
going
it.
off in the background, or you don't catch him winking off.
Like me, he
Oh.
wears
You didn't have
headphones
set
when
up
he
sticky
wears
keys?
headphones when he's watching it, so I
She
don't know.
probably doesn't want to know.
I didn't know I was
I'm
muted.
sure he's already got sticky keys, Skynet.
Oh,
All right, anyway,
Oh
so
God, don't guys. Get that
Yeah,
image
I
out of my
get
mind now.
sticky
I've got this
keys.
image of Ed sitting at that computer. No.
Now
come
bring
on.
me another beer and a tissue.
Grandpa, I saw that credit card in your pocket.
All right.
Break it out. We need to go on a spending spree.
I was gonna finish
Yep,
the story,
loads,
and I never got a chance to finish my story. And I started it when it came on, and I never got a chance to finish it. So let me finish it real quick. As
All
some
right.
of you know, I
Is
finally
Ed a
expanded my depot.
streamer?
I have a total of 3 trucks. My truck and 2 drivers, trucks and 2 drivers. Now, the 2 drivers I hired, we're pretty much like, I know they're NPC characters, but they're like, their driving scores are like pretty much just beginners.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, Michelle. I know.
And I do hope that they can seriously progress
simulator
pretty
thing.
quick, because I really, really would hate to have to fire them. But right now they don't seem to be doing too bad.
Can I ask a
Michelle,
question?
some of those people have families.
Is Ed a screamer when he lets loose?
Is he a screamer or a creamer, Michelle?
Oh, both, I suppose.
Or is he a silent
it blows
assassin?
powder.
Yeah.
When his cannon goes off, just powder comes out.
Just like a poof?
Yeah, it still likes
Yeah.
black women.
Yeah.
It's just like a queef.
I saw one of the Instacart order deliveries was black.
Michelle, do you know what a queef is?
What's that?
Have you ever heard of a queef?
Do you know what a
queef?
Yeah, I know what it is, but I'm not really
It's
sure
like-
exactly what defines as a perfect example of it. But
When
Dave,
Eric-
I didn't mean anything bad by what I said earlier on. I was just getting frustrated because of what people see.
because mine
And
are
again,
certainly
in-
not silent and
internet-
deadly.
I'll just type it. I'll just type it because Michelle keep interrupting me.
What's the word for queef in your country, Andrew?
It's the same thing.
like a twat fart.
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly
Yeah.
what it is. Yeah.
Twat. Yeah,
A
I only
fanny
heard that
fart
once in
or
my life.
a cunt fart.
twat.
Yeah. It's like a.
Yeah, so anyway, like I said, I hired 2 new female drivers, and I'm going to give them a week and see if they finally
Right,
can get
Michelle,
up
you
again.
hired women. We get the point.
All right, Michelle. All right,
Amen.
Michelle. Is there any other games you're interested in? I'm kind of getting tired of the trucks. Do you want to play The Sims again? 911
Yeah,
operator.
I got
that for you.
High Sierra rootable again, so I can go into The Sims, because it has to be
Yeah, maybe we can start
because
playing
it's
that. I got you that.
32-bit. I do have the 64-bit ones for Sims 4, but I like Sims 3 because I think Sims 3, at least the characters are a
fine.
little more autonomous. They
That's
can.
fine. Sims 3. Michelle, I bought you 911 operator. You played that for 20 minutes and you never picked it
Oh,
back up.
I
Did you not
didn't
like
really,
it?
I didn't really like that game very much.
Not a fan. All right. Not fair
Yeah,
enough.
but Paul,
That-
to be fair, right? To be fair, Paul, Sims does get quite boring after a while. I mean, you can play
Well,
it for like
very
days.
soon.
Oh, sure.
Soon we'll be taking the training wheels off the rig because we're going to be eventually turning on the fines and damage.
I'm just saying, switch the game up a bit. Play some Sims. And
Yeah, you can choose. Yeah,
some
you
more
can choose
Warcraft.
games.
Fuck that she's on fucking Mac.
Yeah.
But what
Really
difference does that make, though? What difference does a Mac compared to?
Oh, there's a big difference, Andrew. There's a lot
It limits the amount of
Yes,
games
Tiger
she
Kitty,
can play.
I
like,
have a Big Mac and it's sitting right
Okay.
next to
by
me.
a large amount. You know, like she can't even play Grand Theft Auto.
Okay, I didn't know that. I honestly didn't know that.
Yeah, if you look on Steam, Andrew, all the games will have a picture
How
of
do
a
you
window
know I can't
and the
play
apple.
Grand
Yeah.
Theft Auto?
Many
Yeah.
have the
Yeah.
apple. Yeah, not many of them have the apple.
I could boot into
Maybe.
Windows 10 and play Grand Theft Auto if I wanted to.
Like, there's some cool train games Michelle would probably like, but you know.
Well,
Yeah.
I think that if Michelle was to load up Train Simulator, that
yes,
Ed
they do
might
have that.
actually
I
play
did
it.
not install it
Yeah.
though.
Ed might play it.
Yeah, you'd be interested probably.
Ed would
Or
take
would
my
he be a
computer
little
over.
Dave, you never got on my nerves. It was just the things that people were telling me from that other channel, you know, and it was just, and I thought, is this the same guy that was saying the same questions? And when I looked back on it, I thought, yes, it is. So,
It's no big deal anymore.
Well, like I said, as far as my case is that I download the games that I think look interesting to me, and then I play them. And I wanted to play Electrician Simulator, but that's not available for the Mac yet.
It's not even available
think-
for the PC yet.
I think you need an Ed simulator.
Head simulator. What do you do?
Mhm.
Just sit there? I mean, what would you do?
Bring me bear.
Yell at Michelle and just sit there like.
Yeah, but the viewers could actually put in really their views onto the subject, and Michelle would have to do things that Ed couldn't have any control over.
Hey, call the soup kitchen and see what they're serving today.
I play. Who are you commanding?
Yeah,
to do?
so I'm
Ask them
sorry
when
about that,
everybody
Dave.
going
I
to do
didn't
any more
Ask them,
mean
you
to-
can
in-house
leave a
dining
message
too,
for
because I still would
Jessica.
like to know the answer to that.
What would your message want to be, Skynet?
No, you weren't
To
listening to
contact
call.
the
You
Snow
weren't- you weren't
Queen.
listening to the call.
All right.
We've got a job for you.
I'm sorry.
Should we
You weren't
ring up
listening
the
to
open
you weren't
door?
listening to at all.
Is that
You weren't
okay,
listening
Michelle?
whatsoever.
Well, that's
Is that okay,
okay.
Michelle? We're gonna call the soup kitchen.
Sure,
Leave a
and let's
message
tell them, ask
for.
them, ask them if they're
good,
going to have
good,
any
good.
in-house dining again soon.
Let's
Because
see
come
what we're
on.
having today.
We're ringing up. Here we go. We're ringing.
But
Andrew,
wait,
did you
I
get
don't
to New
think
York
the
yet, or you were still in
Tyler,
Scotland?
yes, I do. Don't you
All right,
dare
I'm gonna have to hang up.
advertise it.
No, you're good. Go ahead and talk, guys.
No, we'll wait.
I already
You're
hung
good.
up. No, Andrew answered the man's question.
Yeah, I did. And
Are you in New York?
No,
not yet, but I
He's
should
coming
will
this
be.
week, Craig, on Sunday. He's taking his flight
Yeah,
Sunday.
yeah, someday.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt you, Paul.
Oh, you're fine. No, you're fine.
Yeah,
No,
well,
Go for
that
it.
would make
Andrew
sense.
will be here next week, Craig.
I
You're gonna
cannot wait. I cannot wait. Oh
We
my
got to get him over
God.
to Fire Island, Craig.
I can't do that because I've got to be there, right? See, the thing is, like, once I get there, right, I've got to be met by
Right.
Kathleen and
You're here
I
for
was
what?
thinking of
taken to the church
just
and
meeting the JFK and
You're
and
here.
grabbing him and shoving him in my car.
You're here for 2 weeks, though, right, Andrew? You got your wedding, but yeah.
no. It's not even that. It's 10 days. It's 10
Okay, 10 days. So let's say the first 2-3 days you got your wedding, you got your, you get settled in, then you got a week left over. What are you gonna do with your week that's left over?
I have no idea. But
Fire Island. There you go, Craig. He'll be ready. Craig, he'll be ready September 2nd, Craig.
Do you know how far Buffalo is from New York?
Yeah, it's a long distance. All you got to do is just hop a commuter flight. That's all. It takes about 45 minutes.
No, I mean,
45 minutes, Andrew. 45
yeah,
minutes.
on a flight, yes, but not
Yeah.
on a train or a bus or if I'm driving.
Take a train or a bus.
There you go.
It's
Fire Island. All right, guys, let's ring up the open door. Here we go.
Let's go.
Ringing them up.
Ask him if they're gonna be serving in-house dining again soon.
Okay. They would tell me never every time, but I'll ask today as well.
Well, I know that I heard that George quit too.
Yeah, I do feel bad because I was a little bit harsh on him. Yes, I was.
Ask him also,
morning,
George.
Grace.
Quit.
How are you doing today?
Grace,
I am doing beautiful. Hello, hello. What are you folks serving up for the soups kitchens today?
We are having tuna boats.
Tuna boats. Oh my goodness. Okay, well I'm ready to set sail there, Grace. What else you got?
I can't believe you guys
Ask them
don't
if they're
be
going to be
bloody
open for
Grace.
in-house
Sounds
dining, and
amazing,
isn't true that
Grace.
George quit.
Grace, will you ever be doing
Thank you,
indoor
Tyler.
dining again?
I
You
I
don't
got
know?
frustrated
Is George
because I heard
still there?
something earlier on and it was stupid.
Is George still at the
George.
soup kitchen?
George is not here. He is taking care of his wife.
Oh, God bless him and his wife.
Okay.
There's a vagrant there named Jessica. Can you tell Jessica to get with the Snow Queen? Well, maybe I'll find her. Thank you. God bless you, Grace. Hey, Grace. Grace, don't forget to eat a skunk's asshole. All right.
Oh,
my
God.
goodness,
I
we're
wonder
never
who
going to
hung
be
up
able to
here.
call Grace.
I wonder who hung up. Oh,
Tuna
God.
boat,
Okay,
3
that's
bean
all.
salad, potato chips, and
How you
dessert,
doing right
Michelle.
now?
You
Michelle.
would think they would have it open so people can go in and get cool. I wonder if it's a cooling
Right.
center.
Carlos wants some attention. Like,
Yeah, Craig, listen, if we can do something,
why
I
would anyone
promise
wanna
we'll
go
do
and pick
something.
that up?
Michelle, that sounds like a hell of a meal. Tuna
Okay.
boat, 3 bean
What's that?
salad,
Down my end.
chips, and
I know.
dessert.
No, thank
try
you. It sounds to me like a
And-
good trip to the emergency room for me.
For why? What would? Oh,
Because of
Oh,
the
what's wrong with a
mayonnaise.
tuna boat?
because I don't know if they put the mayonnaise in the tuna. Maybe. It'll be
A
fine.
little bit,
You
yeah.
could probably have them make you one without it.
What
Without
the hell
mayo.
is a tuna boat anyway?
I have no
It's
idea.
tuna.
I tried
I don't
to
know
think
what they
what it
put.
is.
I don't know what the boat is. I'm assuming it's some kind of like tortilla or bread, and then they just put tuna on it. And
Yeah,
Maybe
it's probably a
like
hero cut.
Yeah, they put tuna
Probably a
salad in
hero
it.
cut.
Or is it lettuce? Is it like a lettuce boat?
yeah, there you go. It could be.
Alexis boat.
You know what? You know what? Hold on. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I got to be a completely different person on. Let's find out what makes it a boat. I'm gonna call her
Right,
up. and
okay,
ask her.
well, use your
Phone her up and ask
second
her.
personality, Paul. Come on.
All right, here we go.
Pull
I'll
in.
get-
Pull in.
Carlos, if
Wow.
all you're gonna do is promote other channels, my first question is are you even gonna say
I gotta
hello to
jump off the
anybody?
panel wall. We'll do this because she'll hear Michelle's voice and shit. Hold on, I'll be back. We'll be back.
What's that? Okay, you.
What happened?
So
I need a voice for myself.
How's the weather in New
The
York,
one
Craig?
inside. I'm gonna call it.
It's about 88 degrees right now.
Wow, that's still pretty warm.
Yeah, it's pretty warm.
yeah, it's warm, it's humid. It's supposed to
It's-
rain.
Mhm.
It's 70 odd. Just now.
I don't see any
Yeah.
wetness on the roof next door, so I think we
Michelle,
need.
I had a question for you.
I think we
what
need some
happens-
low and wet, not some high and dry. Come on, we need some low and wet.
Michelle, I had a question
What?
about the trucking game. What you bought the trucks now? Who drives them?
The game characters, the NPCs drive their other trucks.
The computer.
You hire
Okay.
NPCs that drive your trucks.
Oh, okay, and then you make money when they
Right,
drive.
and you make money. Exactly.
Okay,
Yeah, but it's not real money, unfortunately.
not real money, no.
But right now, I'll be
Yeah, we will
honest,
work something out, so don't worry.
the two women I bought were hired were basically new drivers. Just didn't have a lot of experience yet, so
Craig had it right, Michelle. Basically, a tuna boat over there is tuna and a hot dog bun. It's like a hoagie roll, a tuna bun, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Tuna and a hot dog bun, yeah.
yeah, I
tuna
know.
boat.
It's tuna salad. The problem is the salad part. mayonnaise.
They should have that place open where you can eat inside, because it should be a cooling center for the people that are on the street where they can get
You would
cool.
think they would, but they don't.
Well, I
Very
am
wrong.
hoping
And they're
to
run by
say,
Community Health and Wellness, which is where my new doctors are. So I'm gonna get down and talk to my doctors in a couple days. This week, for example, coming up on the 12th, I have an appointment with the psychotherapist on the 12th. And I'm going to point out to them nicely is that that's one of the few social areas for Winston for low-income people to go to. And that's, ever since that's been closed, is people haven't felt like they're part of a community anymore.
Yeah, I can understand
Michelle, I would say that's their problem. I mean, at the end of the day, if they can't communicate and get involved, then
right,
that's
information
nothing to do
doesn't
with
get
you.
shared.
That's nothing to do with you. That's not your
right.
fault.
Right.
But at the end of the day, there are people out there that don't want to hear the same thing day in, day out, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, they change the menu every day, I think, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I suppose a menu is a good way of putting it, but
Well,
But right now, in reality, the soup kitchens and food pantries are having the same problems, and that is the donations are drying up.
hi, Gustav.
It's hardly cordon bleu.
I gotta go help Denise. I'll be right back.
No, definitely not.
All right, Craig.
So right now, the
There's
donations are drying
an
up.
amazing amount of things. Sorry, Michelle. There's an amount of things you can do with the simplest of meals. It's incredible. Even if it's just using salt, pepper, any type of seasoning, you know, it's amazing what you can do with a simple meal.
Yeah, I know.
You know? And people need to realize that, you know, because that's the way it's going to be very soon.
Discord tiger, Discord. Yeah, you gotta, make the best of what you got sometimes,
Absolutely.
I think one of the biggest problem right now, the soup kitchen, like I said, and all the food pantries are having the same one, is a shortage of resources right now. The soup kitchen's other problem is that they got a staff that has a shortage of volunteers.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the reasons why they didn't reopen for in-house dining.
But the community should get together and start, like, I hate this expression, but
I think the biggest problem is that the director of the soup kitchen there, Carrie, isn't very good at motivating anybody. She has
just
not.
Take the fuck off and just do it, or her, and just do it. Just do it. Yeah, sometimes you have to have a little bit of creative justice and actually do something.
Yeah.
You sometimes have to actually go for it and actually do what things are needed for the people of the community.
Well, I think the one thing that they need to
about it
do,
really bug me because
I think what they need to
tried to-
do is they need to open up the board of directors more to the long-term soup kitchen patrons, because the soup kitchen patrons have been there long enough that they understand it from the customer side of view. And and I have my views about some of the stuff that they're doing, but I think that Carrie herself, the director, isn't very good at motivating people. She doesn't have that kind of a community spirit.
Okay.
It's like
if
she's
there are
stuck doing a
people that are
job
doing-
after Helen passed away,
if there are
which was
people
the
that are doing
original,
things their own,
which was the original
for their-
director.
Oh my God! Let me speak. If there are people
She
that
got
are doing
involved
things
with it
with their
because she
own-
was voted in by the board. The problem is that Carrie really doesn't want the job. Okay.
Well, that's her problem, not yours.
There are other people that
At the
have
end of
been
the
there
day-
at the soup kitchen that would love to have had done the job better than her. There was always kind of a bit of a, I always sense there was a little bit of a undercurrent of frustration between George and Carrie. I think George
Look,
really
listen.
feels the soup kitchen needs to go in a different way than Carrie just sees it as give him the plates and get him out. Where George is like,
Well,
this
you
is
also
also a
have a
social
voice too,
environment too.
Michelle, and you don't have to go with Dunkin' Donuts or McDonald's like Krista just said this now. You just do it for the community.
Okay, I got my party hat on,
That's
ready to
how it
go.
works.
All right.
What's up, Dick Tracy?
You know?
Nicholas Tracy.
You just can't lean back and just take it.
Our cooling
Sometimes you gotta-
sensors. Sorry, they're the libraries,
He's like a blues brother.
Toho,
Yeah.
and the Dunkin' Donuts, McDonald's.
Yeah. Give me 2 chickens and a Coke.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Of course, it's going to be awesome if you've got McDonald's and shit like that. But you also need
Another
to
cooling center
look after your own
is
self
the
as a
the McCarthy
community.
Senior Center.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Do they serve lunch there?
Yeah,
At
they
the
do
McCarthy
serve. They do
Cooling
serve
Center?
lunch. They do serve lunch mostly to the members of the senior center, but because of the situation with the Big C, a lot of the programs were curtailed. I don't know if they
Oh,
ever
Michelle,
reopened full time.
That's long gone, Michelle. The COVID thing is ancient. That's gone
Yeah.
for like months now.
It's an excuse at this point, right?
Exactly. It
Yeah.
totally is.
Yeah.
And that's why people have to come together as a community and say, okay, this is what we're doing. And if you don't like it, get stuffed. But we're still going to do it anyway. And there's nothing they can do about it. There's nothing they can do about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
need to actually be involved in your own community. Because either way, like, it goes 2 ways, right? Number one, if you do, then it's going to work. Number two, it's not going to work. And it's as simple as that. I'm sorry to say it in such blunt terms.
Yeah.
But it's true.
It's true.
You need to do something.
Yeah.
And I hope
So
you do.
since
I hope you do.
since Community Health and Wellness owns the seniors, I mean the soup
Of
kitchen,
course, I ignored it,
I'm talking to them as well to see if they can basically encourage Carrie to either shit or get off the pot and give the role to somebody else in the board that really wants it. Because if she doesn't start doing something, the soup kitchen is such a key part of Winston because of the poor and the downtrodden. They need
Right.
it. You know, not
Absolutely.
everybody's going to be able to go to McDonald's or
Well,
Reese's.
fight for it, Michelle. Fight for it, Michelle. Get everybody involved. I mean, you're on a public platform. You're on YouTube. I mean,
Right.
you've got the
Obviously, that's what we're talking about
ability
here.
to get people involved anyway.
But
Yeah,
it
you could have,
seems
like, a
that
meeting
Carrie
on,
herself, the director, has
Michelle, you
put
could have
hurdles.
like a meeting on YouTube for all the people that to go to the soup kitchen. Make up a little flyer and put it up. Say we're going to have a meeting at X
Right.
time when, and
Absolutely.
please join me on YouTube to discuss the soup kitchen and what's going on there.
Because nobody
Brian
in the
K.,
world,
let me answer your
Michelle, should
question.
have to stop.
The problem is I'm not a member of the board. First of all.
Well,
Second of
have
all,
a try. Have a try, Michelle. You never
Carrie
know.
has a
You
habit
never
of
know.
saying, in order to be able to cook in the kitchen, that you have to have restaurant training and certification. I don't know if that's necessarily true, but I do have restaurant training because I used to work in restaurants.
Now you can get to be a member of the board, Michelle. You give them a $50 bill.
I don't know
and
how you
say, I'd
become
like
member
to
of the
become
board.
member of the board.
There you go.
Here's my donation. There you go.
I don't know what else to say, Michelle. I'm just.
I've been to
putting
one
my
of the meetings,
2 cents worth in. That's all I'm
and
saying.
because I was invited, and I went to one of the meetings, and I pushed for the Saturday lunches, And at the time, Helen was alive. And she was like, we're never going to have Sunday or Saturday. I said, well, maybe in a couple of years you're going to start doing Sunday. She like scoffed at me like, really?
Well,
I said, there is no reason why you can't.
So,
That's ridiculous.
Craig.
We have a
thank you.
community center here. You go in at 8:30 in the morning. You sit down. You have your breakfast. Then you have pool tables, all sorts of things for the older people to do.
I don't know
And
how
if
you
you wanna
become a
stay,
member, but no,
then
they
you-
do not have
then you
open
have for
meetings.
lunch.
Unfortunately, that's
I mean, sometimes
the
you've
only
got
way I
to
got in
actually,
there
like,
was because I was invited in by Adele.
even it's just a case of putting flyers
So
out.
give Adele a call.
Sorry.
Volunteer head to work there. He cooks.
Hey.
Well, I'm sorry,
The thing is that
Andrew. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, it's okay, mate. It's okay. No,
I
my
didn't,
point was, it's like if you want something done, you sometimes actually have to, even if it's the most least expected person, just get off your ass and just fucking do it. You know?
yeah,
And just get no. I'm serious, Michelle. I'm serious.
I know.
You have to get up. You have to
That's
get up
one of the
and do
reasons
stuff.
why when I
knock on
found out that
doors,
community health and wellness is actually the ones that run the soup kitchen. And I obviously wanted to change my medical doctor anyway, so I changed it to community health wellness because one, they're close to the door I live, and number two, they run the soup kitchen. So I figure I can kill two birds with one stone: get my health up, and also get the soup kitchen a good shake.
This could possibly work. You could possibly have a soup kitchen of your own. And when I say of your own, I mean in your own home, when people are coming to you and depositing money to you. And that can work. And trust me, I've seen it. I've seen it work.
It can work, but you still have to go involved with the Board of Health. And they're going to still require certain things.
I get that. I totally get that. But you're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing. That's my point.
Right.
It's not just a case of, oh, you're just doing it just to steal money of people or whatever. You're doing it for the community, you know?
Right.
But at the end of the day, it really...
I was going to originally donate money to the soup kitchen, but after what they did to me, I said, screw you. You're not getting my estate. No.
No, but I don't think they would want that, Michelle. I don't think they would be interested in stuff like that. These people who are living in the streets would be more happy and interested in getting something to eat, a little place to stay for a little while.
For a few whiles, they can charge their cell phones, talk to each other. You know, a lot of them don't really have a safe place to congregate.
Well, sometimes a little bit of, it doesn't matter the time, but even if it's just a little while, that's sometimes better than nothing, you know?
Michelle, were you going to give your estate to the soup kitchen?
I was considering giving a lot of my estate to the soup kitchen, but when they changed their ways and became so terrible, I said, fuck you. I said, I'll give it to my executor, which is Krista, to disperse it as she sees fit. And that is basically what I'm doing.
What does that mean, as you see fit? If she feels like keeping all your estate, she can.
She can if she wants.
Oh.
But that also means that she's going to have to pay all my bills, too. All my final expenses. That's an executive.
I mean, anyone who's in that position probably will, Michelle. I mean, yeah. Like, what do you do? Like, what if the person doesn't have the money, such as yourself? What if there's like no money in the bank? I mean, would they just let you give it to the state, or?
If you don't have a will, the state takes it by default. But if you have a will, the state can't take it because they have to.
Oh.
Well,
They have to respect your will. But they can still put a lien on your estate if you have ownerships of homes and things like that. I don't have homes. I don't have
Right.
cars, so they can't
But
put a lien on that.
if you're in a rental accommodation, then that can't happen. The only thing they can take from you is what savings you have. And that's why I'm saying if you do something worthwhile, you know, you never know. And it might actually make
Yeah.
yourself feel a bit better about yourself, and things could improve a lot.
Yeah.
Sorry, just my 2 cents worth. I won't mention it again. But
Well, like I said, the whole point is that originally I had planned to give my estate to the soup kitchen, but that was when they were much more supportive, and now they become this nothing like they were, and I feel less welcome to be there. So I'm gonna give my estate to somebody else who really deserves it. And I couldn't think of anybody in particular,
sorry, guys. Sorry.
Thank you, Michelle.
so I left it to Krista to basically figure out how to disperse my estate.
What about the wild cat sanctuary?
Yeah, there is a sanctuary for cats. It's in
Like, I mean, if something
Canaan.
happened to you and Rusty was still alive,
Oh,
what would happen to
Rusty, he's provided for in the will. He will be given a good home. Because Krista said she would take care of Rusty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but a lot of these things, Michelle and Tiger, sorry to jump in again, like I've been doing all night.
Yeah.
You have to have these things done in legal aspects. Does that make sense?
Right.
You have
You
to
can't
make
just
a
say-
will.
Yeah, pretty much. You can't just say, okay, I've said it on the internet, I've said it online, you know. You actually have to make a proper, like,
Go at it.
legal, yeah.
Have to have a proper effort.
Hi,
Yeah.
Tiger Kitty.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Craig. How are you?
Yeah.
Hi, honey.
Hi, Craig.
We gotta,
Yeah,
we
you
gotta
could
get
just
this.
print off a will, I think, off the computer.
Sorry, Craig, I was on one of my rants there. And Tiger as well. Sorry.
That's okay. Not a problem.
When it comes to animals and things like that, and just the fact that Michelle needs somewhere secure long term. I mean, we've all went through this with her, and it's hard, you know. We don't really see Michelle out in the street.
Especially if you're not really don't have much of a social life. You know, it's not like you have a ton of options of who you can disperse who's going to be your executor of your state, who you're going to disperse the products
Michelle,
to.
why are we talking about wills? It's a little early for that.
Speaking of, Craig, did you revise yours for me and John Hammond yet?
Yeah.
Oh, yours is
John
all
Hammond's
set.
getting out
All
in
right.
the world. What the fuck?
Yeah. That's my grandpa, man. Come on.
You're there.
His grandson, of course. Yeah, he's got to be in the will.
John gets a new tractor, and
See?
and Paul, you're gonna have to
Thanks
move
very
the
much.
coast
Yeah.
because you're getting my my yacht.
Yeah. Always wanted to be a seaman.
Yeah, you're gonna be a seaman,
Yeah.
and you can live on it year round.
Damn
Wouldn't that
that
be
John.
cool?
Oh, definitely. Beautiful.
I get seasick anyway, so.
No,
It's
I
both the rockin', I'm a fucking. I think that's the saying, right? Or don't come a knocking. Never mind. Yeah.
Yeah, don't come a knocking if you see
I'm doing
photo
some
rocking.
Yeah. It ain't the size of the boat; it's the motion in the ocean.
Yeah,
that's
certainly
right.
is, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
Still, come on, John Hammond, come on.
Need some more coffee.
That's my grandpa.
So anyway, so I'll try to get some trucking in. I don't know if we're going to be playing it live or not, but I might play the game a little bit this afternoon. I might walk over to Cumbies too. Not that they really need anything over there.
Well, don't buy anything then, Michelle. Don't waste money.
I don't want to waste money. I do got a gift card that Gianni bought me, which does give me some money for
Well, that's a good thing.
buying
Yeah.
Have a park, Michelle?
snacks and things like that. But I really don't
So-
want snacks right now.
When's the last time you went to the park? Just had a nice trip to the park.
I didn't go to the park yet because for one thing is a lot of times it was too hot.
Right.
It's still warm out there. It's a little humid, but it's not oppressively hot. And it was
There
I
you go.
suppose
supposed
it
to
is
rain
August, though,
today,
Michelle.
but
so it's
obviously,
still
looking
gonna be hot.
outside the window, I don't see any rain. I do see some light clouds, but I don't see the rain yet.
Sounds
So,
like a good day to go to the park.
it could be a good day to go to the park.
Yeah.
As
But-
long
but
as
it
I,
won't
as
happen.
long as I
Yeah.
can get one of the tables under the trees, so I get some shade from the. Well, it'd be hard to read the
Fun.
screen, the phone.
There won't be like a ton of people there. It's probably be pretty easy to get one.
Well, I know for the weather in Buffalo, next week is going to be into the 90s again. So,
Yeah.
So I don't think it's going to come anytime soon.
I think Buffalo was going to cool down a little bit for you by next week, but
Oh, it's 92, 93. It's like,
Yeah.
and this is what we've had to put up with for the last 3 months here.
yeah.
You'll have air conditioning though.
Huh?
You'll have air conditioning in America.
Hopefully. Hopefully.
But it's different. It's cooler here.
Yeah,
know,
and
I
an
know,
electric
it's
bill to
definitely-
match that
Thanks
air
for
conditioning has me. Because it's the electric
Depends
bill
on the
that stung
glue.
me and Krista quite a bit because of the cost of running that air conditioner.
Well, I hope that they actually do have air conditioning in their house, because seriously, it is too warm.
Yeah.
It has been too warm for the whole of June, July, and August. You know, but then again, everyone complains about stuff like, oh, it's always raining, it's always cold, it's always, and now when we finally get this, people are complaining again, like myself. You know.
Yeah.
What'd you eat for
That's-
breakfast, Andrew?
What did I have? Oh wow, I just had sandwiches again from Tesco. I had that yesterday as well.
Yeah.
A breakfast sandwich or what kind of sandwich?
Had bacon, cheese, and tomato.
Ooh, yeah,
That's nice.
that sounds good.
And it was okay, but again, it's like I mentioned yesterday about a £3 meal deal, and they don't put enough mayonnaise and stuff like that because they know how to sort of like get around it. If that makes sense. There's only certain drinks you can get, like say for example, you get a Monster, and you know, just like a sandwich, which is pretty dry.
Yeah.
So sometimes you're better off going down to the kitchen and finding some mayonnaise and just
So he
getting
wants
rolling.
sandwiches from a grocery store, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they
Tesco.
always put all the meat at the front. So it looks like you're getting like this
Absolutely,
humongous
that's
sandwich. And then you
exactly what
open
they
it
do.
up and then there's nothing
Yeah,
in it.
I saw
Absolutely.
something like that. Yeah, I saw
Yep,
that.
yep. Mhm.
Some places will do that, especially when it's
Hence
in
the
a package.
reason
and
why
it'll just-
it's £3.
Yeah, £3. What? And you get a drink for that?
Yeah, you can get like
Bag of
get an
crisps?
energy drink or
Oh,
one of those vitamin drinks and stuff like that.
Do you get a bag of crisps?
No, you can get like oh god, what is it? Like I think couscous and stuff. You know, like and it's horrible. It's really not worth it. Okay, it's £3, but it's still rubbish.
Oh, I know that Cumberland Farms sandwiches, you can at least get the I mean, I don't know if it's for £3 or equivalent of about $5, but yeah, probably about $5. You can get like a half a grinder, 6-inch grinder, or you can get an egg salad or something, and you get a soda.
Okay.
You can buy chips to go with that.
Are they freshly made?
Yeah,
They're freshly made,
they're
aren't
probably
they?
no more freshly made than the ones
I
from
wouldn't have
Tesco.
thought so. No.
They're made in the, and then they ship to the stores. So we're gonna.
Oh, okay.
But Stop and Shop does make them fresh though, if you want one from the deli. But they ain't no.
So I would have time.
They ain't no
This is the thing. I don't have
$5.
time to
Oh yeah,
actually
they
stand
are. They
there
would be
waiting.
$5.
You know, I've got like I'm gonna always
I don't know if it
rushing
goes to the
like
soda
last
though.
minute. You know?
Yeah, he's just grabbing as he walks past.
So yeah, it's like, oh, would you bloody hurry up? And it's worse when you get, you know, you've got those scan checkouts,
Yeah.
and they're always on them, so you can't get a chance to get there. So you're like thinking to yourself, okay, what do I do? Just stand in the queue, and when you stand in the queue, there's like one person that's like fanning about doing fuck all.
You know, Ed asked a very valid question to Cumbies, which I could kind of answer for him before he even asked it. He said, "Could you buy a whole pizza?" I said, "Yeah, but it's not
Oh,
fresh
pizza's
because
lovely.
it's frozen pizza that they just warm up in the oven and then they put it on the warming display." And they confirmed that. It was like, because he was going, "Oh, I like to have sausage, peppers, and onions," and like Cumberland Farms said, and I said, "Sorry, we basically get frozen pizzas that we put out on display, and then we heat them up." And that's like, okay, because I worked in food service, I understand that. You know, it's no
Yeah, but
problem.
you're only paying $1 a slice.
To be
It
honest,
was more
yeah.
like $1.25 a slice, actually, because there's
Yeah,
tax
that's
on that.
not- What?
That's nothing.
No,
You know, if I was
it's
paying
not that
that for
expensive
lunch,
at all.
I'd
And they're
be
pretty good sized
delighted.
pieces of pizza too. So I mean, it's good for quick lunch. You know, you can go get a fountain soda for $1, and then you got a quickie lunch if you really want it.
It's worse
Or
when you're
I
working
might do the
nights,
same
though,
thing I did
because
last time.
when you go to the supermarket at night, just before you're going in the hotel, right? It's like the shelves are like empty, and it's like, what the fuck, that pack?
Well, don't they feed you in a hotel?
Well, I mean, because we had to stop the cooked foods, it was different because we couldn't go downstairs and just pick anything we wanted to and just say, oh, I'm gonna heat this up, because we got rid of all that stuff.
Well, they must
Right,
have
all the stuff
bread
that's
and
been sitting
ham.
on the warming
Yeah,
line.
there's
Right, all that stuff
bread,
that's been
there's,
sitting there that hasn't sold. Yeah, that's when you usually just dump it in the tip. Yeah,
yeah, but
just
bread's not really exciting. You know what I mean? It's
Well, you
not
just
really.
bought a sandwich. That's the same shit.
I know, no, I know, but it's not the same. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. If you're having dry bread, that's like, you know,
They must have
it's not.
ham.
Nope, nothing like that. It's all gone. It's all gone.
Wow.
All that stuff stopped now. It's all continental. You know, it's all
things
like
like
that now.
little donuts and little
I mean,
pastries.
bread.
And
Yes, it's there.
maybe
But,
little boxes of cereal, some milk for
but
the
there's no meat.
cereal.
Nothing like that. Nothing like that.
Yeah.
Well, continental breakfast, you get hams and stuff.
I've never heard of continental bread with meat in my life.
Wow.
I haven't either, but
That's bizarre.
It's just because it's more when you see continental breakfast, it's like something like France or Spain
blueberry
would have.
muffins.
In the
like I
morning,
said,
they would have something
pastries.
like bread or, you know, just bakery type stuff, you know, cereals, all that thing,
Yeah.
type of thing. You know, and that's just the
Maybe
way
milk
it
and
goes.
orange juice.
you know?
That's about all. That's what they had at the one hotel I stayed at. It was like which one was it? The Roadway Inn, and I was like,
Yeah.
they used to have a full breakfast. I don't know what happened. I think when they changed ownerships,
Cutting costs.
they didn't.
Well,
they never adapted to a new full breakfast. So
Yes and no, but yeah, both of you guys are right. Because part of it is cutting costs, and part of it is just the way that these things have always been. You know, I've never in my entire life seen a continental breakfast with meat in it.
besides, let's be honest, continental
Because-
breakfasts are relatively dirt cheap. You get the you get the toast, you got the pastries, the donuts, whatever. You know, they come in bags.
It's all
You know,
that.
you just
It's
put them
all
out.
that.
You know,
And the cereals, and it's like
right?
the
The
milk,
boxes of cereals.
packs of Weetabix, and now it's a case of what we're having to do is lay layers of Weetabix out, and it's really that bad, you know.
Layer of Weetabix out. Why is it cheaper to buy a big box?
No, listen. I don't order those things. I don't know how to do it. I
I
can't
love
give a
Yeah.
fuck.
You're right about that, Giannis.
But
But-
it really is. Honestly, it's genuinely like that. You know.
But originally, our combis used the old combis was more for like a general, little, very simple grocery store too, because people would buy food there to take home to cook.
Well, exactly. Well, that's other thing I was going to say as well. Because what we say to people, we'll say to them, well, there's this place down there, there's this place up there, there's this place next door. If you want to take it back to your house, and well, because they are basically houses. Because some of these rooms are huge. You know, they're like apartments.
So don't you do lunch?
No, not now. We'd never have, to be honest.
No, it's the same way with the Rowie Inn. They didn't do lunch either.
I've worked in places where we have done lunch, but it's a totally different thing altogether. It's hard to explain. You know, and there's no dinner either. You know, it's nothing like that.
Yeah, just like the Roadway Inn. No dinner. There's like, after all, it's easy to leave the refrigerated milk and orange juice and stuff for there, you know, and coffee, and then just basically have pastries around all day. But that doesn't mean they don't change out the pastries. They do get stale, yes, they do. But it's cheaper than
they do.
hiring a cook and a whole cook staff and a
Listen,
dishwasher.
But I can
and
assure you, they get reused, and that's a fact. You know, it's just the way it is. You know.
What do you mean it gets reused? If somebody picks up a pastry
someone named Ryan wants to
and they
join the
don't eat it,
No. What I mean by reused, if you cook it
Go
that
ahead,
same
Ryan.
morning, like say 7 a.m. before you go, say if you're on nights, and you do that for the chef who comes in, and it's this little lassie from Bulgaria or something like that, and she'll do all that.
Oh my
And,
God. You know who that is, Michelle?
What's that?
You know who it is, bitch.
The
You know who
person
it
that's
is.
in the panel?
Bitch. You are done. You are done.
Oh, it's Noodles. I randomly pick a person that haven't come on panel, and you have to be the
that's
person.
the I'm out here. Yeah, but no, it's
you okay?
Okay,
just the way.
Noodles, time to go. Say bye-bye.
It's just the way it is.
We need to feed the noodles.
Never mind. Oh, Just, all right, how you doing? I'll just be nice. Just, how you doing?
How is everything?
I'll just be nice.
Everything's okay.
What was spinning
So
around
I
her
got this
head?
new channel.
But the thing is,
Right?
Tiger,
It's got
most
me,
people,
it's got me like with a bird on my shoulder and stuff. Can I
Tiger,
start
most
putting your
people who come
video?
up there, right? It's just a case of they're mostly oil workers, so they're not really that bothered about what they get in the morning. You know, so they're just like, say, fuck it, we're away. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And they're
So,
back
now
the
you-
next day, same day.
He's here to promote his new channel. Let him promote his new channel.
Well, no, I
Well,
want
I'll
to
be
know
off.
if I
How
can
do I
use your
hear
video.
him? Can't stand the guy.
Oh.
Anyway.
He has that effect on people.
Well, anyway, I'm gonna be driving my truck again today. I don't know if I'm gonna be playing it on the air, but I will be driving my truck today. And see if
I
my
think he's
two new
tunable.
NPC drivers
He's
are
got the tune
still
himself.
doing their journeys that they're supposed to be journeying. Of course, when I'm not playing, they don't play because they're NPCs. So I gotta play so they can play. So I'm gonna play because I really, even though they're just computer characters, I really would feel bad firing
Go,
them.
Paul, Tiger. I'll
You're
speak
not
to you
doing your
shortly,
job. Get out.
Take care, guys.
Later.
I'm talking about in the game, American Truck Simulator.
What are you doing, Andrew?
Yeah, I need something. I'm pretty hungry.
Oh, okay. All right, catch you later.
Yeah, love you guys. Take
All
care.
right, Andrew, you gonna be coming back on tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be finished at 3. So, well, my time anyway. So
Yeah.
I should be home for about 3:30 or something like
So
that.
that gives you a little bit of time to rush in. You don't have to worry about rushing, but you can just come in here because you know at 10 a.m. it's about 3 o'clock. So that means you can
No,
still...
but see, when I get back home from a holiday, I'm back on nights and I'm like, I'm dreading it already. But anyway, I don't want to think of that just now, so I will talk to you guys later, okay?
Yeah.
I'll speak to you in a bit, guys. Take care.
All right, talk to you later, Andrew.
Bye. Bye.
All right, Noodle, so what have you been up to?
So I got this new channel where like I play like a kid's character, but it's like for adults. And I want to know if we can like start using your clips.
Okay. You want to start using my clips?
Clips from the channel, like from your
You do
video.
realize that my clips, I really don't want them shared that much.
All right, if you don't want me doing it, I won't do it. But I'm gonna come out with a character named MicheleMarieDalene, and it's gonna look exactly like you, but it's gonna be MicheleMarieDalene.
And why would you want to do that?
Well,
Don't
your
you
show.
realize it gets confusing enough on YouTube? How many fake MicheleMarieDalene there are on YouTube right now? It's like...
Well, he said he's going to be MicheleMarieDalene, Michelle, not MicheleMarieDalene. So, I mean, there's a distinct difference there. He's like the male version of you, I think, is what he's doing.
How about MicheleMarieDalene?
How about Miguel? Can you do a Spanish accent?
Johnny said, I've been to the roadway in Rhode Island. When I left in the morning, I got stopped for suspicion of soliciting a prostitute. Seriously?
You were talking to her for too long. You got to get her in your car and get the fuck out of there, bro.
It is true that some of them, some of them hotels are pretty, kind of not exactly. They're not exactly 5-star by any stretch of the imagination. For example, we had guest laundry that didn't work. The washing machine and dryer were broken down. It was locked. So basically to wash my laundry, I had brought my Wonder Washer with me. So I was already set for laundry. Because I thought I was going to end up in Hotel Siberia, which I didn't. But fortunately, I had my Wonder Washer with me anyway. So I was able to wash my laundry hanging on the shower rod to dry. Because Hotel Siberia doesn't even have a washer or dryer for the guests.
God damn it.
Oh, Michelle, I'd love you to have a place that had a washer and dryer in it. Like, it would be such a luxury for you.
It can be. But like I said, unfortunately, the Roadway Inn's guest laundry room was broken. Or not renovated or whatever, so it wasn't available. So, at least my clothes were clean! Oh, okay, that's not much better. Wife of a jealous man. Oh, dear God, no. Yeah, that wouldn't be too good either, Daddy.
Hey, Tiger Kitty, what happened to Birds? Stop, or are you still doing
If
it?
you really want to, if you want to really see a dive of a hotel or motel,
What happened to what?
seriously, if you want
Did
to see a
Berg
real
just stop
motel,
coming
it's a
here, or
real
is he-
dive. Go
Berg.
to Hotel
Yeah, he
Siberia,
stopped coming here.
Right.
which was the one right next to the Brass Horse.
I don't know.
That motel was a 1-star, actually, it was a
fell
0-star
out with a few
accommodation.
people.
Never mind one. No phones
what about
in
getting Mini
room.
Manson
Sure,
on
you had some
panel? Sure.
Wi-Fi, but that's about it.
He was on. He was
Yeah,
on.
he was
He was
last
on already.
weekend.
Yeah, he was on
Oh,
already.
really?
Yeah.
Was it boring?
No, it's never boring with Mini Manson. We were at a block party with him. It was really nice. It was a good time.
Who else you can get up to, Michelle?
Residents there, and I say residents because they're people that live there full time, will hike out their kegs and their barbecues and will start cooking at the Hotel Siberia. I was like, outside on the patio. I was like, this is a hotel. No room service, no clean sheets, and no laundry room. And there's like, you gotta cook your own food completely, including breakfast, because they don't even have continental breakfast. What
Have you
kind of place
ever
is
tried
this?
to reach out to really famous people?
No.
I talked to Jennifer Aniston. I don't know if that counts.
Oh, I talked to Kirstie Alley. I've talked to Yoko Ono in the past, but on Google
No,
Plus.
but on the panel.
Not on the panel though. No.
Yeah, you got to do some. You got to do some rude and crude interviews, Michelle. Some really, high profile celebrities.
Well, the good thing is the show is we are cleaning out the show. We're getting rid of the problems in the past. Our subscriber base has dropped a bit, but majority of the number of viewing hours is going up, so it's a good start.
Phil, you want to know what? You want to know why people stopped coming here? I'm telling you the truth. So they were scared of water.
They're scared of water. Why would you say they're scared of they're scared of water?
Yeah.
Or are they scared of water? Are they aquaphobic? I mean, really.
He said botter.
Yeah. Funny you know, Michelle.
He said water, but the translation came out water. So I thought he meant both. So, are they afraid of soap too?
Well, you are.
Your pipes will be clean! Your pipes will be clean, yeah. So I don't think the trolls like that idea. You're not gonna ram the bar of soap up my you-know-what. Your crap needs a cleaning, troll. I believe in... Okay, don't let the door hit you and you smell your ass on the way out. And so, no, really seriously, we are still having a lot of views. But subscribership is down to 1,236, but I do see that's going to potentially will grow again.
Michelle's cup's always half empty. It's never half full. Michelle, you should be happy that you have 12,000 or 1,200 subscribers. You should be happy you have the people you have here, and
Right.
your cup is always half empty. It's never half full. I've noticed that about you.
Well, besides that, I'm like also happy about the fact that unlike some of the other channels
Not
on
grateful for
YouTube,
what
that
you
we have always run.
What about if we reached out to the governor of Connecticut, Michelle? Try to get the governor of Connecticut up. I mean, you could have a conversation with that person, right?
Mayor of Winston.
Ned Lamont, forget it. He ain't gonna discuss with me because I'm a Repub, and he don't like Republicans.
Yeah, Michelle's always got that excuse too. What else you got, Noodles? What else you got? Try again.
I think you either got to get politicians or.
Well, I know one politician I went to school with him in the state legislature. His name was Jay Case. But I actually have not reached out to Jay Case yet.
No, you got to.
Let me try to reach out to the Republican runner for governor, for the gubernatorial race, to Stefanowski. Michael Stefanowski.
What if we got Stefanowski up here? Like, would you be able to interview them?
I might be able to. I have to find out how to reach him. And it certainly is an interesting question.
It's like all these people in this community.
I know you would, Chris. You would make sure the rest is provided for it. Oh, by the way, I have to print the will, and then you and I have to go down and see the notary republic and get that thing notarized, and then I have to deliver off to the clerk of the court of probate, so they can put it in file. All right, Andrew, I'll talk to you later.
She's doing her will.
Bye, guys.
It is about 12 noon anyway, so it's almost time to get ready to punch out. But
so you're gonna do your will then? Is that what you're talking about? Doing your will?
I'm talking about my will with Krista. And just let her know that we gotta get it notarized.
Right.
Get it notarized, signed, sealed, delivered on yours. All right.
5 maximum age.
All right then. Well, if you're going, I'm going.
It also added an additional clause to it, which talks about burial procedures as well as the cat. Okay, so that clearly they're going to need to read the will before they bury me, to make sure they know that I want a green burial. It's not going to be no embalming. There's not going to be no casket, no memorial service, no nothing. Just basically, bit in the newspaper, that's it, basically. Then they're going to drop my body off in a green burial preserve. And just drop me in a hole in the ground in a cardboard coffin, and boom, we're done. That's it. Easy peasy. Because, after all, when you're dead, your soul leaves the body. It doesn't matter. You're just meat, So that way there'll be no problems with that. So me and Krista are going to have to find the best time to go down to the notary public and get that thing notarized and bring it to the probate court. And I did my best to dot all my I's and cross all my T's and take a look at it. Right, green burial, just a cardboard box or just a piece of burlap sack. Just wrap me up and throw me in the ground. I don't give a damn. I'm dead anyway. This is what I want to do. I just want to become compost. And to some people that may not seem like a big deal, but it could be important. I want to leave the earth as the way I came. And But I'm not returning to Earth in a new life. Me and Lumi, as you know, have already got our soul contract, or it's already expired. We're not coming back here. We're going somewhere else after this term. Okay. That's fine. It's no rush. I do not hear the Grim Reaper sharpening up his scythe right now, so I don't think we have to worry about rushing out to do it right away. But as soon as I don't hear him sharpening up his scythe, then we're fine. But we'll see how that goes. And I gotta print it anyway. I gotta go down and pick up a pack of paper from CVS. Oh, God. Yeah, we do need paper, because I'm out. I'm just about out of printer paper. If I go to Cumbies, I can certainly grab a pack of paper from CVS at the same time. With what, your looks? You only got about $180 left in the bank for this month and next month in the checking account. Yeah, well, paper doesn't cost no $180. Maybe we buy a carton of it or a case of it. Maybe it would. Yep. Let's get some regular office paper. Someday I want to get a new printer too. That's another story. It's another laser. Yeah. Someday. The problem is finding a printer that doesn't give me a real pain in my ass. You see, there's a lot of printers on the market that have these issues with smart chips and stuff like that. Okay, well, that's good, Kristen. Glad you did talk to your husband about that. But don't forget, you'll also be taking care of my burial procedures too, because it's in there. So finding a place that does green burial besides Newfield, New York, there is some places in Connecticut that are reserved plots and cemeteries for green burials. I believe there's one in Danbury that does that also. But one of the requirements is, especially for Newfield, they said is you cannot have any embalming fluid in you whatsoever. No embalming fluid. Basically, that's it. I mean, it's just. In other words, the minute I take my last breath, you wrap me up in a burial shroud, and you just grab me. The undertaker takes me to the puts me in a cardboard casket and just drops me into the ground. Boom. Problem solved. No funeral, no wake, no nothing. Quick and easy. It makes sense. Saves me money and gives the estate the money to pay the bills. I don't have a lot of bills because I keep my bills pretty small. I see that somebody's up to your network hell again. Yeah, we're almost done anyway. So that's pretty much it anyway. I mean, I do see that somebody's just started doing the DDoS crap again. But right now, I think it's time to get ready to wrap it up anyway. It is, yeah. Alright, guys, so for now, that's the official word. I'm going to close the panel. I am going to close the panel, yep. End call for everyone. Switch back to the panel. Get ready. I got the outro all set to go. So I will play some trucking game. The World of Warcraft gameplay we plan to restart in September 18th. So Vafer and Ku Choo and Vafer will be playing with me in the WoW players group. so that we can keep everybody in the same place. We have to find out if we're going to play Classic WoW, Retail WoW, both. I don't know which one it is going to be yet. But for now, that's another story. So I'll see you guys later. The weather's going to be civil today, so this will be a good day to get out and play and do some fun stuff. Yeah. Okay, guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody. This is like a 16-inch grinder. Hope you're hungry because you're going to be eating a lot of it. No. I don't need them. Why would I want to have to put money
Well,
into
I know you don't need it. Well, because you might want big whoppers.
These are the real deal, baby. These are real.
But you wouldn't want, you've seen Rosie. I mean, they're massive.
I know. I know. But then again, we also see, like, other people that got those things. What happens is after you get to be a certain age, everything sags. And of course, we have the tools of trade, the Afane, the calendar, the clapper. Let's call the spirits back real quick.
Gauntlet 1. Versus. Fight.
That's how we take care of those pests.
Ow! Oh, that's gonna hurt. Alright. And thank you very much for watching. Stay out of trouble, guys. I will see you tomorrow morning, normal time. Yep. Okay.